It's never fun to not play well, especially, in a place like that. For me, I think I had to really take a step back and evaluate how I handle it, and do I want to be perceived as a bitter guy who's mad and not because he's not hitting well and it's getting a lot of criticism and hate and negativity, or do I just keep showing up every day and playing and being a good teammate and playing the game hard?
He's putting in the time, it's just not manifesting itself on the field. As Gallo swings and misses, starts to hear from the crowd.
In that aspect, I think I grew a lot character-wise because, I never really went through something that tough. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm proud of the way I handled things because, I think it's easy when you're doing great to be a great person and a great teammate, and but when you're struggling and everybody's talking about you, how do you handle things then? And I'm proud at least of the way I handled it.
Swing and a miss.
And he is 6 for his last 70, and included in that 34 strikeouts. And in New York, yeah, you'll hear the boos.
I think New York is a tough market for a lot of players. I think that Gallo found that out pretty quickly. It almost seemed like maybe Yankees fans didn't totally understand what kind of player he was.
He has the worst 501 at-bats of any Yankee position player in history.
For a lot of guys, when things are going badly, it feels like you just show up at work and hit your head against the wall every day, again and again and again. And I think that's sort of the point that it got to for Gallo in New York.
I didn't really know if I was a good player at some point. I think baseball kind of plays with your mind a little bit because you fail so much. It's easy to say it doesn't affect you, but I think it kind of does wear on you a little bit where you're like, man, maybe these people know something I don't know. Maybe they know I'm not as good as I think I was.
This issue that the Yankees are facing with Joey Gallo is one that's not going to go away until they find a way to make it go away.
A power hitter who the strikeouts and the walks didn't work out as optimistically is Joey Gallo. Finally traded. We knew that day was coming. He's going to the Dodgers.
I mean, as soon as I got traded, it was like a wave of just like relief kind of went over me a little bit because I knew like, all right, like I'm done now. Like I can be somewhere else and start somewhere new and have a new opportunity. And I remember when I got told it was like LA, I was like, all right, like a really good team, here we go. And then called Belly and talked to Hanser and stuff. And I remember I had to go to the field in New York to pick up all my stuff still, and I remember just like getting in the car and playing like California Love and just being like, dude, sick. Like I get to go to the West Coast now, man. Like it's just like complete opposite vibes.
I'm Jesse with the Improbable podcast. If you don't want to get benched this season, don't strike out. Hit that like button, swing at the subscribe button, and hit a home run on that notification bell. Thank you for watching the Improbable podcast. Have a strongly awesome rest of your day.